Hey guys, what's up? Today in the Book Lab we are going to be building Adam, the last member of the Upply adventure team. So if you haven't seen Master of the Mountain yet, avoid this video because there will be spoilers. Alright, so Adam here was a fun little challenge, and if you can see I also threw in Plundar from last week's video, or was that earlier this week? I really don't remember. So if you haven't seen that one yet, feel free to check that video out, but for the rest of the video we are just going to look at Adam on his lonesome, mostly. So the lazy solution here would have actually just been to use Aragog, which if you don't feel like building your own custom version of Adam, you can. I mean, I certainly wouldn't judge you. In your case, I would do the same. But I kind of wanted a building challenge here, and I wanted to build a version of Adam that would really show off both sides of his personality. Anyway, so obviously his legs are hinged here, which is a really fun play feature. I really haven't seen that in any spider of this scale yet, and it was something I wanted to try out because I really didn't think it would work at all, and it does, and I'm really happy with it because we can hunch his legs in like so, and then Adam can be his little scuttling, timid self that pretty much follows the adventurers around for the beginning part of the season. And then also you can extend his legs out so that he can tower over the awakened warriors and just, well, you know, knock them to pieces, literally. And so there you have it. He's actually much more fearsome, menacing size right here. And again, if you compare him to a minifigure, he's absolutely ginormous. In fact, I really wish that this was the scale we'd got in the Tiger Widow spider back in Skybound, instead of that tiny little thing that came with Tiger Widow Island. That's just ridiculous. But anyway, as far as play features go, there's really not much other than the legs. I mean, I did give him some posability with the head here, and you can see he does have all 6 eyes. So most spiders do have between 6 and 8 eyes, but I only saw 6 on Adam. Of course, if I'm wrong and there are 8, you can always tack on an extra set of eyes back here. And of course, there is actually room here for a minifigure to sit down and ride Adam into battle. Again, during the show, I don't remember ever seeing a minifigure do that, but if you want to, you can. And one last thing before I forget, I also forgot to mention the other play feature that I added into Adam Old Boy here. We also have one of those weird plates with a hole in the center here, and that way you could just attach a little webbing piece here, which I'm using black just so that it shows up against the backdrop, but white would probably be preferable in this case. But yeah, you could just use that for a little added play there. If you want to go ahead and build them, there's a part listed in the description, so gather your bricks and we will start the build tutorial. So I was going to do a step-by-step build tutorial, but I really don't have time for it right now, so we're just going to have to make do. And plus this guy is super easy, so as long as you know which parts you need and you have all the right parts, making this guy should be a snap. Get it? Because Legos snap together. Anyway, so what you're going to do is start with this little round plate here with a boat slider on the bottom. You're going to put one of these round plates in the center and then make 8 of these leg assemblies here. Now this is one of those weird round plates with a bar handle thing, a bad robot arm. This is a 3-length beam. And then you're going to make this assembly with a bar holder with a clip on the end, and then just a plain bar holder with a handle. And this placement is very important. You want to make sure that this bar holder with the clip is on this 3-length beam. And the reason for that is because this little piece here has way more clutch power, and it's going to hold on better to the foot piece. The foot piece here, of course, is made with one of those bigger tooth pieces, a black lightsaber hilt, and one of these tiles with a bar in the center. You're just going to plug that in, and there you go. You make 8 of these, and then you plug them all into the body here. And now let's go ahead and make the abdomen. So next we're going to make the abdomen, and if you built Aragog, then of course this will be super easy, and even if you haven't built Aragog, I mean, it's not that hard. So you're going to take one of these plates, this is a 2x2, you're going to take these plates with hinges on them, and you're going to connect the two like this. And then you're going to take these snot bricks, plug them in, and flip it over, and just to help stabilize it, we're going to put in that weird 2x3 plate. And then we're going to flip it over, we're going to put on the slopes and the plates here, and then this little pink plate. And this plate could be any color, I just use pink because, I mean, it's not going to be shown in the final build, and it just helps separate it from the rest. Then you're going to put on the slopes here. And there you go, there's the abdomen. Now we should probably build up the rest of the body so that we can attach the two. And to attach it, you're just going to take 2 of these clips, put them on the end here. Then you're going to take this corner piece, plug that in, and you're basically just going to want to cover up the outer legs there. Alright, you're going to do the same thing with the other one. You're going to put in that corner plate. This is a black 1x2 slope. You're going to put on another. And then you're going to make this assembly, which is just one of those ball socket plates, plain 2x3 plate, and then this seat plate, as I like to call it. It's basically a modified 2x2 plate that has 2 missing studs. And then from there, we can plug in the abdomen and then make the head. But one thing I should point out is that you can't have the abdomen going down all the way if you want these legs to be extended at all. So I usually have the abdomen sitting up at this angle, which kind of makes it look a little bit prominent, which is what it actually is. But anyway, let's go ahead and make the head. All right, there's a lot of black on Adam's head, so this may be a little bit hard to see, but we will do our best. So you're going to start with this assembly, which is one of these 2x2 inverted slopes, and then with some clips and some teeth pieces, we're going to put that on like so. And then we're going to make this assembly, which is one of these black tooth pieces, again, one of these bar holders with a handle, and then one of these clips again. And then you're just going to put that in on the bottom there. And we're going to make one for the other side. And then we're going to just take one of these ball socket plates and put that on. And then add in his eyes, which is going to be one of these red inverted brackets with some brickhead's eyes. Trust me, I have a ton of those, so I am happy to put them to good use. And then we're going to make the last assembly here, which is going to be a plain black bracket with one of these black tooth pieces and then 2 brickhead's eyes. We're going to put that on top. And again, like I mentioned earlier, if you want an extra eye just to give him his proper 8 eyes, you can do that. And then we're going to make one of those in mirror image, the bracket, the tooth piece, and the 2 eyes, and then plug that on top. And then we're going to take this slope last of all, put that on, and then we can connect his head to his body, and Adam is done. There you go. You can go ahead and fight the awakened warriors to your heart's content. Alright, and that's it for our look at Adam. Now he can go off and go on some epic adventures with the other Upply. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you already know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and do all that other good stuff. And hopefully you guys do subscribe, because my numbers say that about 300% of the people watching right now are not subscribed, and you know that's not good. So go ahead and subscribe. Anyway, that's it. If you want to see more builds, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I'll see what I can do for you.